What's good, everyone? This is Marcus the Fingaz back with another video. Thanks for all those who watched my last video showing my movie trailer Logic template. I'm going to show you another template. I think if I can get maybe 4 or 5 of these out this week, I can unofficially call this week Logic Template Week. But I'm going to show you my Spitfire Audio Labs template, and I'm showing you this because Spitfire Audio just announced their new free Labs instrument for the Labs series, and I've created a Logic template here. You can download this template if you go to defingaz.com/labs, defingaz.com/labs. You can check out this template. I'm going to go over how this template is laid out. I have some other videos on that also showing how it's laid out. I'm going to show you the current iteration, and I'm going to actually install the latest free Labs instrument. These are all free instruments. You do have to download the instruments in order for the template to work, but if you use Logic, here you go. I'm going to give this to you, defingaz.com/labs. So the new series of Labs instruments that they announced today is LA Atmos. Let me see if I can find out where the other Atmos. There was another series of Atmos that they have that released maybe last year, earlier this year. And I have them categorized. So I have piano here, all the piano stuff. I have some like pad type things going into the strings, going into the organ type sounds. So the colors are supposed to be sort of categories. I don't know if it really works out that way, but really download it, change the icons to however you want to change them, change the colors, adjust it to whatever liking that you want for your colors to be. I try to categorize them in certain fields. The purple guitar, because when I think of guitars, I think of Purple Rain by Prince, and I make those purple. The Atmos stuff is still here at the bottom. You see the effects. So I have London Atmos, Tundra Atmos, Organic Textures. So all those are effects. So I'm going to say just copy the London Atmos thing. I'm going to put that up here, and I'm going to turn that on. So all the tracks are powered off because that saves on processing on your computer. So if you want to test out a certain sound, you just have to power it on and try out the sound. I'm not going to share any sounds today, but definitely check out the Labs series on their websites, labs.spitfireaudio.com, to check out those sounds. So what I'm going to do is install the latest versions. And what I do is when I install these new sounds is I include every iteration on a new track. So for example, London Atmos has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not going to count all those, but it has all these different versions of London Atmos. So it's not just one track where you choose the different. I include all the different sounds from that library. I know today it's called LA Atmos, and we're going to see, it might even be in Los Angeles Atmos. We'll see what the exact name is in a second. Let's turn that off, and then I'm going to open up the plugin here. For those that are not familiar with the plugin, you click this drop-down menu to go through all the different sounds, or you can go through the categories if you need a specific category, and you can load them up that way. The big knob, you click the middle here, and you can adjust whatever these contextual knobs are. So for reverb, I can turn up or down a reverb. I can go to attack. I can adjust that as needed. The decay, sustain, release. These options might change depending on the sound you're working on. You also have built-in reverb that usually shows up at the top where you can change the reverb settings. Let me see if I can change that a little bit. Usually you have a reverb option at the top. There it is right there. So reverb, evolution, you have spring, you have stretched, you have plate, toasty, so you can adjust the type of reverb that is on the plugin. So let's load up the new series of plugins. We're going to go look for LA Atmos. There's a lot in here. Again, all of these tracks are included. Here we are, LA Atmos. So it looks like we have a generous amount here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 sounds in LA Atmos. And what I'm going to do is start with Cricket. So what I like to do is LA Atmos Cricket. And what we'll do is we'll create 10 more. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to just go through each track and label each one as needed for the sound that it is. So that's Cricket. Let's turn this thing on. And I just go through one by one, figure out the next name of the track. We just click the arrow here. This one's Crowd. So I'm going to go LA Atmos Crowd. Moving on to the next one. This will be Electric Car. And again, you can go through, you can change the colors, the icons, whatever works best for you, and make it work for your workflow. These will be powered off. So again, as a reminder, if you open up the template that I'm giving away for free, defingaz.com/labs, and you're not seeing or hearing the sounds that you want to hear, make sure the track is powered on. Also, make sure you've downloaded all of the tracks or all of the free sounds from the Labs, Spitfire Labs website. Let's go to, we have horn, LA Atmos. Technically, horn should probably go up there with the brass instruments, but I'm going to keep it here. It might be a car horn. I haven't actually listened to these sounds yet, so it might be a car horn or like street traffic. And then we have LA Atmos percussion. And if you want to relabel them, maybe you want to call it perks or you want to call it something else. Again, make this yours. This is how I have it laid out, just for a workflow for me. What's great about doing something like this is when Spitfire Audio hosts contests, where it's like you have to use, Spitfire Audio plugins, or you have to use labs. You already have this template. You can just open this up, bring in whatever footage they want you to compose to, or whatever picture, or whatever the case is, and you already have the sounds ready to go. I really like that for the use case for the Spitfire Audio stuff, or really any library. If you have more than, I would say, 10 plugins of any library, create a template or a template for it. It's also great for troubleshooting, and I'll do another video on that, how I use these templates for troubleshooting when I have trouble with plugins. And the last one here will be Spray, I believe. Yep, Spray. So that, hopefully, if I did it right and didn't ramble on too long and mess up while I was talking, those should be added. So what I'm going to do is power those off. I'm going to hit save. Again, this is my Spitfire Audio Labs template that I'm sharing with you. Go to defingaz.com/labs. This just came out today. By the time I get this video out, it'll probably be yesterday when this came out. But this is the newest addition to Labs. They are releasing a new one every month. They've been doing that for several years now, I believe, and it's a great platform. So this is the Logic template that I've created from the Labs instrument. Again, rearrange them, change the icons, change the colors, make it your own, do whatever you want with this template, but allow this to be a great starting point for you to build out your own template with these Spitfire Audio Labs instruments. This has been Marcus Manderson with another video. Again, go to defingaz.com/labs, download the template, check it out. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM at defingaz, DAFINGAZ, on Instagram or social media. Let me know what questions you have, and I'll see if I can address them or get them answered. Be safe and be well, everyone. All right, peace.